Hello, Capricorns. All right, bonus video for you all. Bonus. All right, Capricorns, don't forget to set if you're on the Patreon side, don't forget that the video for the full moon in Aries, which is going to be a hunter's moon, will be going up. It's already in the queue, so it'll be going up. It'll be going live very, very soon if you're on the Patreon side. All right, let's get into it. Bonus video. I hear you all when you ask for bonus videos. I do. Let's get it. Let's see what's in your cards. The moon is moving into Scorpio. So happy Friday to you all. Happy Friday to you all. The moon is moving into Scorpio. The moon moves into Scorpio. You have a choice to land on the light side of that moon phase or the dark side. The light side would be you feel more imaginative, determined, ambitious, emotional, idealistic, but in a positive way, right? So a moon in Scorpio can really give you a depth of creativity, just like a burst of color in your creativity on the positive side. So if you've been saying you want to create something, it's going to feel like, you have this rush of creative energy, right? So you can use that for good, or you can, depending on who you are aligned with. Remember, water, all you need is a little bit of toxins in your water to contaminate your water. So that's ear gate, eye gate. So if you're online all day long watching negative stuff online, that can contaminate how you create, depending on what you're using it for, right? So or the dark side of the moon in Scorpio is more obstinate, secretive, jealous, resentful, domineering, right? Remember, Scorpio's ruling planet, the judgment card, Pluto, is currently retrograde. So there are definitely going to be some energies who are obsessed in creating things about you, about other energies. So you just have to decide where you want to put your water. Your physical body is your earth. Your water runs through it. Our bodies are made up of a large percentage of water. You have to decide, remember, water is shaped and guided by the earth that holds and surrounds us. So if you're around a bunch of negativity and people who are obsessed with something that's in a negative sense, when they could be focusing on creating something for themselves. Remember, this is still the year of 8. This is still the year of wealth. A lot of people keep forgetting it. So while people are obsessed with the latest stories on social media about, oh my God, this person's exposed, this and all whatever. So it's like they also have an opportunity to say, come off of that and say, okay, now I can actually create something from here. So it's really about what you believe. Do you believe in yourself? Do you believe that you have purpose? So let's get into it. So as we get closer and closer to this full moon, hopefully this is from the 2nd through the 9th of October. You can write those days down. You are intentional about getting your rest and allowing some downloads to come through. We just came out. We're in eclipse season. So we had a partial lunar eclipse in a full moon in Pisces. That was on September 17th. And then we had a new moon, like a super new moon, and a solar eclipse new moon in Libra on October 2nd. So that can be emotional all into itself. But source is saying to you, what do you believe in yourself? Like, this is get off the salacious gossip about what you believe, this and that. Do you believe in you? Do you believe in your purpose? Let's get it. Hierophant card. The 9 of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords. Here we also have the King of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 4 of Wands, right? Hierophant. What do you believe? Somebody believes in the physical. Somebody only believes in the physical world at this point, right? And the physical could be money, right? So the financial independence. So if that's what you believe in, hey, that's okay. So, but that's where, like I said before, if you just believe in just that, you have to know what is driving you towards that financial independence, right? The 9 of Pentacles, right? What is going to make you financially independent? And then how are you going to become financially independent? Are you going to believe in yourself, believe in your dreams, believe in your goals? I'm talking to you wherever Capricorn is in your birth chart, not just your sun sign, even if you're on the cusp. So 9 of Pentacles is financial abundance, luxury, self-sufficiency, financial independence, right? So you'll know the difference if you know your self-worth, or Um, or if you feel like you're kind of sort of, if it's in reverse, is a person who, like over investment in work, like overworking, like to a point where you're not producing really any results. So you frustrated. How are other people able to work less but make more, and you're working so super hard, but you seem like you're not making as much, those kind of things. So it's really about working smarter and not harder, right? And getting to that. So here we have the Six of Swords here. I feel like somebody may have moved on. I feel like somebody may have already just moved on. And here we have the King of Wands here. So it's just saying, you're, working hard, and, don't forget to, like I said, implement prayer and meditation into your life, like while you're working, so that you'll see, that you haven't gone into some form of escapism. I got to escape reality because I feel like I'm working so hard, and I feel like I'm over investing in work. I feel like I'm hustling and I'm not really getting anywhere. I feel like I'm just spinning my wheels and I'm not really getting anywhere with all of this extra stuff. Pay attention to, again, ear gate and eye gate. What are you watching on social media? Could you be putting that energy towards physical existence of things? Can you be creating a website? Can you be creating a good product and service? Could you be creating something else that you're now motivated and inspired by something else, right? Creating legacy. Here we have the Ace of Pentacles, right? So are you focused on your legacy? What is your legacy? What do you want to be known for, your legacy, right? So as you're looking at other people, tear down other people's legacy and what they built, when you're watching all of this on social media, I want somebody to consider this. When you're watching stuff on social media about, other people's legacy crumbling, there's no person in particular. There's nobody in particular, so don't assume I'm talking about anybody, right? Just take what resonates with you. When you're seeing people's legacy crumble, right before your eyes, these could be people that you looked up to and how people are attacking them. For every person that you may have looked up to and saw, like, wow, I really looked up to that artist, or I really looked up to this leader, or I really looked up to this energy, you're going to have a lot of people who have something negative to say about it. But something in them had to dig real deep and believe in themselves to say, regardless of what other people think about you, you had to learn how to believe in yourself, that your creator put you here for a purpose, right? That's where that moon in Pisces was about, is in that partial lunar eclipse, right? So somebody has love coming across their path, right? So if you have love coming across your path and you're starting to try to say, okay, this is the way I'm built, this is the way I'm structured, and they have a particular belief system about your spirit, right? We're talking about like fire here, right? They have a particular belief system about your spirit, or the energies, the impacts of energies around you, about your spirit. They demonize you. They compare with your family, because we're talking about legacy wealth here, right? You want to have the foresight in advance to say, okay, we may have some things in common, but when it comes to family, there's a little gray area there. And y'all are not the same, whoever you and your person is. But if it comes to, it's always this blowtorching about your family. Your family is horrible. They this and that. They're demonic. They're into demonic practices, and they watch tarot. You're watching tarot, right? And somebody's saying this, oh, look at such and such. Sources saying to you, you're going to have to decide at some point that it's not always about the material world. What Source trying to help somebody do is get to an innate spiritual understanding of things. That's what Source is trying to help somebody to get to. That's why so many families are at odds with each other, because it's comparison within the family. Aunts and uncles comparing their kids to somebody else's kids. So if your kids do, and it's a cycle. It's a cycle. So let's say, for instance, you got this person, you have this new and exuberant love. Y'all meet in a particular location. Y'all are really. That's how all relationships start out. It feels like it's new, exuberant. You feel motivated. All of these things. But then as time goes on and you all expand, your family, there are definitely going to be some energies that's going to try to compare yours to your family to somebody else's family. So that's what source you're trying to help somebody with in advance. So who you're partnering with. So source is saying be conservative with your time. Be conservative with your time. Somebody's learning how to keep people out of their business. You're learning how to keep people out of your business. That's what you're learning how to do. Here we have the Two of Pentacles. Something has taught you to keep people out of your business, not be a secret squirrel where you're letting chaos and confusion go on behind closed doors. But you're learning how being an open book sometimes could be so harmful to people. This is what we're seeing right here. Somebody being financially independent could cause people to speculate and think all kinds of things, and where people just go right into tear down mode. Right? Look on social media. What I say about the 10 of, there's a loved one here that's saying it's a gray area when it comes to that. When it comes to that. 10 of Pentacles here, gray area. There's a gray area when it comes to legacy. What do you want your legacy to be? So some people are financially independent and they don't want the this and that. They don't want all of that. This gray area there, right? And some people have an issue with this. This may be something that you want, right? And some people may have issues with that, right? See it, look at it. It's right blaring in your face, right online with celebrities right now. Look at it. It is your story, because everything on planet Earth is connected. It is your story. Some of your friends are going to be financially independent, and somebody's going to say, oh, they can't keep somebody. They can't keep a man. They can't keep a woman. Some people are going to look at your marriage and say, I wouldn't put up with that for 5 minutes. Or how I can't see them two together. There's a gray area where people feel secure, protected, nurtured. So source is saying, the key takeaway for somebody here is to learn how to keep the trash talking down about what goes on behind other people's clothes. Like what's like the trash talking about other people's family. Right? So here we have the Six of Cups. So I see you moving on from some. I see you operating in childlike faith, like going back to childhood memories of like places where you felt nostalgic, where you felt like your spirit was nurtured. That's what I feel like, because I do feel like somebody has already moved on. And so in prayer, you'll know because it was time for them to just move on anyway. So, yeah. Tower card. Tower moment. There's an upheaval that's going on around you. Somebody started something. Something was started. But there's an upheaval that's going on around you. I said in one of your readings, you're going to get your prayers answered. You're going to get your prayers will be answered. Looking at your cards here, your prayers are being answered. Yeah, your prayers are being answered here. So stay focused. Stay focused. But the Tower card came out. Yeah, the Tower card came out. Decide where you want to put your energy. But you're having a total recall. You're having a total recall of like of just nostalgia, like who you looked up to, just like, and that's where that's what is going to help you, on your journey to move on from some things, just holding on to happy memories. That is how people move on from the loss of loved ones. Believe it or not, that's how they cope with the loss of loved ones. They, when loved ones move away, when loved ones die, when jobs end, when things end, you choose to take the happy memories with you. That's what you choose. That's a choice. Take the happy memories with you. So here we have the Page of Wands here. Yeah. because there will be people who are roasting. Look on social media. There are people who roast things. If with all the stuff that's going on social media, I personally have had to unfollow some of the gossip sites, because it can be really, really overwhelming, especially even just in what I do, just even seeing it, just like it's the same cycle, same stories being recycled over and over and over again. It's like, wow. So if somebody tries to make, and again, I'm not talking about anybody in particular. So if you say about even a spiritual leader, oh, this person made a positive impact on my life, you're going to have other people come up and say, well, they did X, Y, and Z. Right? If you say that somebody in your life made a positive impact on your life, you got some other people that's going to come behind and say, well, they didn't make a positive impact in mine. They'll be obsessed with trying to tear something down. So yeah, so Source is saying to you, your belief systems about just the material world are coming down. That's what's happening. You're learning how to take good memories with you even after people have moved on. Here we have the Six of Wands here. Yeah, even after other people have moved on, right? Here we have the Two of Wands here. So yeah, so you have somebody that's motivated by something that's different. They've moved on with their lives. They are traveling. They're just out, they're whatever, right? So because information travels through the air. Information travels. And so Source is just saying to you, it travels through prayer. It travels through meditation. It travels through dreams, through people, places, and things. Let's put it that way. It travels, right? So yeah, so here we have the Three of Pentacles here. Yeah. Yeah, so you just never know how Source, we have to make some more room, but you never know how Source is going to put you in a leadership position. You never know how Source is going to hit you with another tower moment to almost like inspire you or motivate. I don't want to use the word force, but force you or motivate you to step into a leadership position where you have at this point, you have no choice. So something had to get you away from something. And for you, it could be a new and exuberant love in your life that had to get you away from just this upheaval that's going on in your life. Something had to get you away. But I'm telling y'all, as clear as I'm sitting here reading these cards, somebody prayed for that. Somebody knew that you were being preyed upon, and they prayed that something would come into your life and get you away from something. So the next time you tell your loved ones, I hate my job, or I'm so tired, oh my God, I can't wait till Friday, Monday, that's a prayer. You just sent out something to the universe. Somebody immediately swung into action and say, I'm praying for them. I'm praying that they find another job where they not only have a title in their position, but they have the authority to make some decisions. That's an answered prayer. And trust, people are praying on them too, but people are praying for you. So Source is trying to tell you is that, like, there are energy. You have to decide where you're putting your energy. That's what the Tower card is. It's the energy plan. It's the action and assertion. How are you going to take action in your vulnerability? Are you praying for people, or is somebody just, like I said, what are you praying for? Or like I said, getting more confused. So at this point, you don't have to be confused, because there's some energies who have prayed for you and moved on with their lives. That's it. Their job is done. They prayed and moved on. So that's it. Either you are going to break a generational cycle, chain, and curse, or you're going to repeat a cycle. Whatever that cycle can be. You can sit on a job forever and complain. I hate my job, I hate my job, I hate my job. Well, I only have a few more years before I can, retire. I hate my job, I hate my job. Or you can say, you know what? I feel like I've outgrown this. So I need to go back to believing in myself again. Prayer changes things. I'm going to start praying that I find a job where I can travel, I can do this, I can do that. I can be independent of whatever, right? So, yeah. Somebody is learning a lot This year has been very eye-opening for a lot of you. So, but some people choose not to stay around people who are miserable, who love company. They just like the competing, comparing. I just gotta expose. I gotta smash something. I gotta destroy something. They're not interested. Y'all are learning. Some people are not interested in warm fireside conversations. They just want to annihilate a situation. They want to destroy a situation because somehow they're going to benefit from something. So Source is saying to you, you're learning. Somebody is learning, but it can repeat itself. So you got to be careful of where you put your energy. So yep, limitless. You are limitless. So see yourself open to receive in the most miraculous ways. The divine can use anything and use anyone. That's it. Better for you to pray for people, because somebody prayed for you to come out of a wilderness situation, that you come out of death, like you come out of grieving and mourning someone's death. I'm so sad. I can't move beyond something. Like it's a physical death or a death of a job, death of somebody else moving on with their lives, ending finite. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like the end of something. Somebody been praying that you come out of that trance, that you would wake up and physically get away from certain energy. And so if love is something that's doing it for you, answer prayer. It wouldn't matter who it is. If it's love, they prayed, specific prayers. That somebody would not leave you uncovered and leave you unprotected, where you feel like you have no authority in the relationship. You just entitled only. Somebody prayed for that. Yeah, that someone would be sweet to you. Someone would be kind to you. Someone would be gentle with you. Somebody prayed for that. That something would break up something in a situation. And I don't even like break up but break up something that was very unhealthy. Abundance. I'm so grateful that my bank account is full and my cup runneth over. I'm so grateful that ... is now mine. It is being transferred to me in this moment. Yeah. Something is being transferred to you in this moment. So if you think things are just about the physical world, somebody's going to have a whole lot of lessons to learn. Because I'm telling you, some energies have been praying for you. And you're going to have some nostalgia in your mind from back in your childhood. Some happy memories of some things. But yeah, Source has a way of putting all of us in a leadership position. Here we have initiating something. So yeah. Somebody is definitely coming to the light. Somebody has already come to the light about two types of energies already. You are now just coming into the light about two types of energies, right? And so you'll be able to defend your decision to move on from some things without even coming across as defensive. Yeah, without even coming across as defensive. It's going to make perfect sense. But when I tell you the prayer warriors that have been praying for you, and I'm talking about in all sincerity, not praying in terms of competition, praying and talking about clear, concise prayer, praying over an entire situation. Source, bring clarity to an entire situation so that Capricorn can wake up and see what's really going on here. Pray. So if that means you desire to be in a leadership position that's going to put you in when you start praying for, I want to raise at work, don't just look at just the financial aspect of it. You're seeing now in social media, a lot of people have the money, but they don't have the authority. They can't speak freely. Because if they start speaking freely, people go all straight in to try to destroy certain things. You're seeing it right in your face. You are them and they are you. You may not have walked the exact same path, but guess what? If you don't pray for Source, I want the ability to have my own opinion. I want to be able to make suggestions in my personal, my professional life. I want that freedom to, create in the way that I want to create water, right? Water is shaped and guided by the earth that holds and surrounds it. I want to be around people where I can create. I have all of these creative ideas. That's why it's important with this moon in Scorpio that somebody is like, you're going to feel like you have this burst of creative energy. But if you're in the wrong space to create, some people have been praying that, please, Source, put Capricorn in an area where they can create. If you make it just about money, just about the material world, then somebody was still missing the whole point. That's why Source is taking you to the rebirth side. Yeah. Help you get on your throne and carefully vet your thoughts. So you're going to feel very, very fortunate. Yeah, very, very fortunate. Very fortunate. So keep taking notes. Keep gathering information. Keep on taking notes. But when you're fighting, fight for your purpose. That's what this is. When you're fighting, don't be fighting mad, fighting people, looking to go to war with people. Fight for your purpose, believing in yourself. Because that's what you're doing, right? Take your power back. So yeah, this lets me know that a spell has been broken. A spell has been broken. A dark spell has been broken. So whoever was praying for you, they have moved on with their lives. So that could have been other people's wish. Let's get this person out of the way. Let's get these people out of the way so we can continue with this dark spell work. Source is saying, if that's what their prayers, remember, it's all good with the enemy meant for evil. Source turning around for your good. So take the good memories with you. Take all good memories with you of whoever Source sent across your path. Whoever Source sent across your path, right? And meditate and contemplate. You don't have to go into escapism. See these two fish tied together? Well, they're not really tied together on this, but they're swimming in opposite directions. You don't have to go into escapism. All you have to do is believe in yourself. That's what this is. We have Moon in Pisces, is believe in yourself. That's what this is. Believe in you. Believe in you. So keep taking your notes. Keep taking notes. Because you're fighting for your purpose. You don't need to fight other human beings. You're in a very vulnerable state right now. So somebody could be fighting mad, right? And want to just hop on a horse or hop in there on their motorcycle. But like I've been saying in your cards here, the more and more energies get you fired up with this competition, competing, comparing, preying on your mind, your emotions. It can get you fighting mad. You don't know what you're fighting. And the more illuminated this moon becomes, the more fired up, because we're going to have a full moon in Aries, but it's going to be a super moon. The more fired up you're going to become, you can channel all that fire towards creating financial independence. All of it. Think about it. But a lot of it has to do with the energies you're around. So Source is saying somebody's been praying that you're in spaces where all of this creative energy is just going to come like vibrant colors, burst of, so that you can be financially independent. So you do have the authority to make your own decisions without people. You make a decision, somebody's like, well, I don't agree with that. Let's go right into preying on this person's business. Let's get them out of that position. Let's tear them down. Let's do, so Source is getting you where you need to be. Source is getting you where you need to be. Getting you where you need to be. So stay focused. But Source had to make room in your life so that you can start listening to your own common sense and your own intuition. Ask Source for clarity, not resources. There's only one source. Everything else is there's only one source, everything else is a resource. So make room for a new blessing. Move in silence and move in peace. There it is. Like I said, close your vault door. Stop engaging in gossip with other people. That's eating up your bandwidth. If they are not talking about, I don't care who it is, if they're not talking about, even on social media, if they're not talking about, they don't have ideas about how we can make your business better, or believing in you, or how can we collaborate, and where everybody is in a positive sense, where it doesn't involve trying to tear somebody down, or this right here, cause other people to have a tower to fall on them, all this other stuff. Source is saying to you, you can still win. Right here we have dream even bigger. Yeah, dream even bigger. It's time to do a heart chakra cleanse. So you have the gift of telepathy. That's the transference of thoughts, feelings, or ideas, whether they're intuitively, emotively, or superconsciously. But it's time for you to schedule a vacation. Time for you to go somewhere. You have the gift of precognition. And so, yeah, Archangel Michael is with you. Check your request list again. Yeah, check your request list again. Somebody, two energies have not been completely honest with you about something. But again, everything is being exposed. So, yeah. Toss some things into a burning bowl. Toss confusion, doubt, fear, those words. Anybody in your life that's causing any kind of confusion, doubt, fear about anything, toss that along with, tie it in, tie it together. Like you would be writing a self-assessment for an increase at work. Tie it together. You tie it together. You make it make sense. Toss it into a burning bowl, but the best is yet to come. New love awaits for somebody. New love could be a new, your ex was on an assignment. This keeps coming out of your cards. Your ex was on an assignment. Everybody kept trying to tell it. Your ex was on an assignment. Ex is on an assignment. Somebody don't believe. Because when you have multiple energies working together, it's just the voice of just one energy saying, you know, they all working together. You know, y'all know what I'm saying? Like, if you're in the workplace, I feel like somebody's gonna get a raise or increase. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, if you're working for a company and you realize that you're like, wait a minute, they all have the same spirit. If you really sit down, that's beyond the physical realm. They all belong to the same organization. They all belong to the same. They have the same mindset. You'll hear, if you really slow down and you find out what your, like I said, your moon sign is, you'll start to see they all have that same spirit, whoever they are. It'll be very clear. It'll be very clear. So if, like I said, it's never about just the physical world. So if somebody says to you, y'all know what I'm saying, like sometimes you may have, if you've ever worked for a leader, we're not talking about somebody with a manager title, a leader. They say they can look at you and they look at your resume and say, you know what, I think you'd be best fit to you may not have ever done a project, but if you ever work for a leader, somebody can look at your resume and just have a couple of conversations with you, not even necessarily work related. It's just their spirit picks up on something in you. You'd be best working on this particular project there. You may be like, no, but I don't really know if I had the experience, but they see something in you. They're like, you'd be best doing X, Y, and Z, because they believe in you. They believe in something in your spirit. So source is saying you're not dreaming big enough. Somebody is still too afraid to dream big. And you have all this evidence of everything right in your face, right there on social media. Everything is like, it's not even hidden in plain sight. It's right in everybody's face. As soon as some people feel like they start believing in themselves and dreaming bigger, the devil is not a person, it's a spirit. It's an entity, it's a spirit. There are people who will go against it. They will try to tear it down. So source is trying to help you. It's like, hydrate yourselves, drink some more water, listen to your water sounds, hydrate yourselves, eat food with high water content. Yep, high water content. That's what I have for you all, Capricorn. But yeah, this is a bonus video for you all. And so, like I said, you'll be able to defend your decision to, move on from some things without coming across as defensive. Whatever, this fighting mad in you, you'll be able to defend your decision to move on, because one, other people have already moved on. They prayed for you. They've already moved on with their lives. So you be just fighting the air. It's like somebody shadow boxing with air. So you're not mad at them. You just fighting. You just mad, right? Fighting, angry. Like, what is all this anger? What's all this fight in me? I'm just, why, this. So it's like, they're not mad. They just understand how evil people can be. They know exactly how evil people can be, how dark entities can be. So source is saying put all of your energy, all of it, towards your purpose. All of your energy towards your purpose. All of it. All of it. Because somebody's going to start seeing that there's certain energies they get motivated by trying to leave people uncovered and exposed, and then trying to use something to hang over somebody's head. Source is saying to you, but again, Source also exposed. So what the enemy meant for evil, Source turning around for your good. So that's what I have for you. The best is yet to come. Do a heart chakra cleanse. And like I said, somebody's ex was on an assignment. So I think that may be for some of you all. And so somebody asked in one of your videos, Capricorn, well, on assignment from who? Who was on? There's only two, from Source or the devil. So, and again, the devil is not a person. People just have to be on that particular frequency to be used by that energy. But that's what I have for you, right? So, like I said before, there's a lot of answered prayers in your cards. And so, if this is the ultimate goal for you, that's what's coming your way. If this is the ultimate goal for you, like to be married, have kids, with the dogs, and you and your person, y'all got dogs or cats or whatever animals are, or have somebody, just kind of like a, in your presence, sharing wisdom and those kind of things. So it's just like everything you pray for is coming your way, but be very clear and concise about what you want. Don't just say I just want more money. Well, what does that look like? If you just want more money, but you have no authority to make decisions. So as soon as you step out of line and make a decision about something, somebody says, got you. Now let's go in and try to ruin that person's life. So that's what I have for you all, Capricorns. Congratulations to you all. Congratulations. So, like I said, keep taking notes throughout life, and Source will make sure that you stay focused and having your tower moment. To have your tower moment. And a tower moment can be a good thing. It's a total recall of everything, including what's happening right now that got you to where this is. That's what I have for you. Bye.